Alright, guys, welcome back to I believe this is part number 7 of this Best and Worst of Films in 2014 with my co-host, as always, Roman Boy J Money. Added a few new awards to this. Or, not awards, but categories to this.
Nice.
We just left off with the worst animated feature. Now we're going to move on to the worst ending. Don't really know that much about bad endings for this year. I know Jerome has seen his fair share of bad endings throughout the year.
Oh yeah.
So,
Lucy,
give it a
Lucy's
shot.
big one. That was a
Which one?
clusterfuck. Lucy.
Oh, Lucy was shit.
That was a bad ending. There was a couple. The movie Pyramid that came out in December. That shit horror film. That was pretty bad.
Didn't see it.
However, no film delivered a big fuck you like this movie. And this director is known for doing that. Lars von Trier's Nymphomaniac Volume 2.
I've never heard of that guy.
Okay, Lars von Trier, he did Antichrist, he did both Nymphomaniacs Volume 1 and 2. This German filmmaker, I can't stand this fucking guy. Yeah, the ending to Nymphomaniac Volume 2 was like a massive fuck you. He just basically gave you the middle finger.
Oh,
It was like, I couldn't believe it. It kills the entire movie and what it stood for.
really?
Yes.
Huh.
Austin, John, my buddy Alex from New York, all of them have said the same thing. And this was just garbage. It's worse than the ending to Safe Haven.
Wow.
It's worse than Remember Me. It's worse than, oh my god, what the hell was that movie with that handheld footage, Exorcist movie or something like that? I
don't
forgot.
know.
The ending was garbage to that. Yeah, the ending to Savages. This one beats them all. That is my pick for the worst ending of the year. Nymphomaniac Volume 2. Screw Austin Triers, man.
I'll say, I guess I'll go with Lucy. That movie was terrible. Shitty ending, and yeah, just absolute dog shit. What was the other one other new one we discussed?
The biggest
Here.
disappointment?
Biggest disappointment. That's the one. Okay. There are a bunch of disappointments I could go with. A lot of big disappointments I can go with, like 300, Rise of the Empire. No offense, I know you liked it.
I had fun with it.
Amazing Spider-Man 2. RoboCop. Thought the original was better.
I thought the RoboCop was a decent remake though, but the original is. I love the original.
Yeah,
One of
the
my
original's the
favorites.
best one.
Hell yeah.
Best of two.
Especially
Let's see, what
the
else?
extended version too.
Expendables 3, obviously.
Yeah.
But if I had to pick, because I'm a big fan of these sort of comedy movies, Sex Tape.
Holy fucking shit, that movie's garbage.
I thought it was going to be so... I was really looking forward to it.
It's from the same guy who did Bad Teacher. Bad Teacher wasn't that bad because Cameron Diaz and what's the other guy's name? Shit. He's from Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Oh, yeah, Jason
Knocked
Segel.
Up. Thank you, Jason Segel. You know, they were good together, you know, in the previous film. This one, it's my number 6 worst film of the year.
It's in my dishonorable mentions.
The only good thing I can say about this movie is that there is a cameo that's really funny.
Yeah, Jack Black.
Oh, you gave it away.
Yeah, Jack Black, sorry.
And anybody who says that Cameron Diaz isn't hot or sexy or fine as hell, bullshit. Watch this movie coming in with that white top and the red like spandex
Roller skates.
shorts. Roller skates. Oh man, I would roller derby her.
That's for damn sure.
Other than that, this comedy was absolute fucking.
I was really looking forward to it because I actually like Jason Segel.
I do too. Great. He's a great talent. Good writer too, by the way.
Good
Really
talent,
writer.
phenomenal talent. Him and Seth Rogen's chemistry was awesome. So yeah, that's my pick for most.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My biggest disappointment.
Biggest
you mentioned
disappointment.
It, The Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Really?
Yup. first one, well, despite the first 35 minutes, after that, it was a Spider-Man movie I wanted. This one, first of all, the villains were fucking wasted.
Mm-hmm.
It's got stupid scenarios, some dumb dialogue, and it was so corny and cheesy, where the first one actually had a dark tone to it. This one just, like, really... The only good thing I say about it was Emma Stone and Andrew Garfield's chemistry. Andrew Garfield is the best Spider-Man. Hell yeah, he is. Not Toby. Not Toby. Fuck,
No.
man. I'm sorry.
No.
I am one of the very few people in the world that does not like the original Spider-Man movies.
Wow.
I don't like... Well, fuck the third movie big time, but that's
No.
a whole different story. Yeah, this one, I don't know what the hell they were going with this. Hopefully, it'll turn out to be something better, because all three villains were wasted.
That pissed me off so much. Plus, because I used to read all the comic books of Spider-Man. Freaking Rhino was only in there for like 2 minutes.
Oh, speaking of the worst endings, Amazing Spider-Man 2. There's a screenshot to where, you know how he using the web and he slingshots that sewage, like sewage metal lid onto Rhino? Yeah, that's the last shot of the movie.
Bullshit.
And Rhino, played by Paul Giamatti, he was horrible in it.
Yeah. He's only in there for like 2 minutes.
Yeah. Waste of villains. The Green Goblin, by Leonardo DiCaprio Jr. Because he looks like him.
Yeah, Dan, what's his name?
Dan DeHaan, wasted. Jamie Foxx as Electro, wasted. So yeah, biggest disappointment for me is Amazing Spider-Man 2. My runner-up,
Oh.
Foxcatcher. I know. I'm sorry, folks. And this, I love it. The Schultz brothers with Jean Dupont. I heard this story a lot on 60 Minutes. I couldn't wait to, and it was from the director of Moneyball, one of my favorite baseball movies ever.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I was bored with this movie.
I liked it.
Bored. I know you did.
I enjoyed it.
But I will give it, though, the performances were great, but it was just the pacing of the movie.
I think it's going to be nominated for a lot of awards.
Oh, I know it will.
Steve Carell. He looked just like the guy.
He did.
He looked just like the guy, so.
Talk about plastic dill pickle, big ass nose.
Okay. Let's talk about the worst screenplay.
Oh boy.
There have been a lot of bad screenplays this year. I'll say it. I actually enjoyed this movie, but after looking back at it, I'm not so much. Let's Be Cops was pretty bad. Transcendence was terrible.
That's a movie that, okay, it's not good, but I didn't.
Yeah.
I don't have it on the worst. I mean, people have it on the worst. I'm like, it's worse than. Yet I'm like, really? It's worse than. Many people didn't even have the other woman on there.
I know you're gonna say Blended.
Yeah.
I know you're gonna say Blended, so.
Blended or the other woman?
Or Transformers.
That's another. Oh no, I got another.
Need for Speed.
Need for Speed.
That's my worst.
Holy shit!
That's my worst. That's Need for Speed.
You know what Need for Speed is? If Michael Bullshit and Aaron Kruger took the Fast 5 and 6 badass films and they rewrote it and redid it themselves.
Mm-hmm.
That's Need for Speed for you. Garbage.
Garbage.
This was Transformers if it was a race car movie.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking horrible. Yeah, Blended and Need for Speed are my
Yeah,
choice.
I'd definitely say Need for Speed.
Holy
Like,
shit.
freaking Aaron Paul. Like, seriously, of all the people, you gotta pick Aaron Paul?
Oh, and that chick with the worst fucking British accent I've ever heard.
Oh, yeah, she was bad.
Stupid movie.
Here we go. Worst director. As he slams his head on the desk.
Frank Crotchrot, man. Frank Crotchrot. You know
Crotchrot.
that Frank Coruscant, you know, one of Happy Madison's finest. What the fuck this fatso, dude? Frank Crotchrot for Blended. He made a 2-hour movie that made it felt like it was 4 fucking hours. He was on par with Dennis Douchebag.
Yeah.
God damn. And he's never had a good track record. He did fucking Here Comes the Boom. He did Zookeeper.
Which I saw in the freaking Chinese theater.
Oh my god, I feel so bad.
That should have been. What was playing that same day in the theater?
Adam Sandler, he plays a monkey when he throws shit for shit. Yeah, Frank Crotch Rod, hands down.
The same. I think a theater down the road they were playing X-Men: The First Stand.
Oh, it was X-Men. Oh my god.
I think it was X-Men the Last Stand. Last Stand. Excuse me.
The Matthew Vaughn movie. Holy.
The one before Days of Future Past.
Yeah, Matthew Vaughn's X-Men First Class. Damn good.
First Class. No, that's the one. First Class. That's the one that was playing at a theater down the road, and they didn't play that one at the Chinese theater, the greatest theater of all time. No, they decided to show us Zookeeper instead.
The Madison
Oh,
Square
fuck
Garden.
out of here.
Oh, more than a feeling. It ends with a sing-along, singing more than a feeling.
Wow.
Oh my god. Yeah,
Anyways,
worst director, Frank Crotch. What the fuck?
his is mine is a three-way tie. A three-way tie.
Is one of them Michael Bullshit?
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Michael Bay for Transformers: Age of Extinction.
Extinction.
Seth MacFarlane for A Million Ways to Die in the West. And it wouldn't be a worse list without this guy. Tyler Perry for The Single Moms Club.
That's what oh my god, that's so fun. That's what I said on my worst stuff when I was like doing the worst of list. It wouldn't be a worst of list without including Tyler Perry in this.
No, honestly, it wouldn't. Because seriously, it was so fucking bad.
He's the black Adam Sandler. He is. Because Adam Sandler, you know, he does like horrible Jewish stereotypes, and Tyler Perry does like horrible stereotypes among his. I'm like,
About his own race.
fuck me, dude.
Racist
And
to
he
himself.
was excellent in Gone Girl. It was like a 180. Yeah. Good picks though.
Tyler
I
Perry.
can see Michael Bullshit winning for sure.
Yeah, but he'll definitely win for the Razzie Award, I think.
He
Golden
probably
Razzie.
will, yeah.
Raspberries.
We got one more.
One more. Let's go with.
We have the worst over the performances. Which ones do you want to go with that?
Actually, let's save that.
Okay, let's say that.
Let's save that, and we'll come back and finish up this part, this big ass list thing. Best and worst of 2015 film. Stay.
Brought to you by Flaccid.
Don't pickle big ass nose. Stay tuned.